I'm so excited. I can't even contain it. Okay, still, we talk about the high and lows of startups and the journey of quitting corporate America. I can already feel all my old coworkers like getting tuned in. Get them some popcorn. It's about to go down. Let's go way back to sort of put things in context, right? In 2013 is really when I started my entrepreneurship journey in earnest. I started building products for myself. And the first one I tried to build was TNP, Time and Place. That virtually went nowhere. I don't think this ever left my living room. So for a few years, I was just running this. I was running two main things. Like I was running my company and working full-time in corporate America. And that worked well for a while. Forward to 2017, I joined Ultimate Software. Awesome! One of the best places to work in South Florida. How do I get to quit? I was loving the team, loving what I do. And then a few things started happening in 2019. So, first thing that happened, I had this idea that's been burgeoning for quite some time that I needed to sort of make the leap and go run my company full time. So working at Ultimate Software, I realized that the sort of work that I was doing was less rewarding than the one that I did for my own company. So naturally, I wanted to grow another aspect of my career, the people management career. So I applied for this managerial position of my team, which was great. I think I was really well positioned to get that position, which I ended up not getting. Now, not getting a position is fine. One of the first sort of flag that I had is the feedback as to why I didn't get the position. Is the idea that I was a flight risk. And because of why? Because I'm very open about what I do in entrepreneurship and this business that I run. And I think the director told me that I was a flight risk. Everybody's a flight risk, but mine's much bigger. And I was being punished because I was very open as to what I do. Then the second thing that happened, I've had the chance of working with one of the greatest managers of all time. Like it was a go, especially because my working style is get me what I need and get out of my way. And that's how this manager manages. So it was perfect. And now, during that time, a new manager, brand new, first time ever managing, got put in. Now, although I think given enough time, that manager would have succeeded, there was some questionable moments, I guess, during our relationship that culminated into me eventually getting my first, what I'm calling my professional scolding in my career. Of later comes to find out it was a whole big gross case of miscommunication among team members that I just got to bear the brunt of. But so now that's three strikes, right? First, I'm a flight risk, which is against who I am that I was when I was joining the company. Second, I lost my favorite manager of all time. Third, I got put a green manager who still had to do a lot of growth. Plus, remember, for months now, I've been thinking about quitting. So all these things put together with the professional scolding made it time, just accelerated my timeline. So I'm sorry, teammates, if you thought it was gonna be some tea, that's all that happened. I still love you guys. And now that I've decided that I'm quitting and moving on, for the outside world, this is what's happening. This guy is one of the best companies in tech out there in South Florida. And all of a sudden is quitting to go be broke. My mom went berserk, my dad didn't like it, my sister and my brother-in-law, and nobody can fathom the idea that he's gonna quit. Everybody was like, hey, why don't you just stay there and do your thing on the side? That's the thing, it's not a side thing. I've been saying this, okay? It's a main thing, it's my main thing. Okay, in your journey, it's definitely gonna be different than mine. If you are in corporate America, willing to leave, understand that not friends and family, if they don't have the balls, the cojones, that's what I call them, or the sort of point of view to understand why you have to make this decision, don't take advice from them, because I think everybody wants to be rich, but nobody wants to do what it takes. Listen, it's okay to want a 9 to 5. That's your thing. But it's also okay for me to have a mortgage, a wife, kids, and everything, and to chance it all, to risk it all on myself, because I think I'm the biggest asset. And you are also your biggest asset. My path and your path are both okay. None of it is un-okay. So you need to come to terms with that. And it's really hard for people to fathom the idea that you can quit a good job. It's like, what about job security? Well, what about COVID, right? Millions lost their job during COVID. You talk about job security all the time. But you never thought, have you ever stopped to think about, you can get fired anytime? What happened if they let you go? What happened to your security then? Not to say that your business don't crash. The reason we do what we do is because that 3%, right? That 3% of businesses that succeed, that's what makes it all worth it. Because if you do, then yeah, you make it really well. I think the biggest part of me moving and being on my own was dealing with those around me. It helps a ton that I have this carefree attitude. I'm not asking for permission. I'm just letting you know what's happening. And it totally helped that I had Melissa be completely on board with this. And we both understand the earning potential that goes in making a difference, making an impact. You know, setting out to change the world or to make something great is noble. Money is what you get for getting it right. If you're the kind of person that wants to be rich, that is thinking about making the jump, my thing to you right now is simple. Grow the balls.